Shay Russell from mining.com.au, and joining me today is Graham Carman, the CEO of Tinka Resources. Graham, it is fabulous to meet you. How are you?
Hi Shay, it's lovely to be here. I'm great. Thank you.
Now, normally I start introductory videos asking people about their projects and the location and the jurisdiction, but I think you and I are going to start today's conversation with base metals and how you and I both seem to have an unnatural love for zinc. Graham, let's start here. Can you tell me a little bit about you and why you're so attracted to zinc?
Well, there you go. Thanks for the intro. That's wonderful, Shay. I'm a geo. I've been working down in Peru for 25 years or so. I was involved with zinc exploration down there before. Came back to Australia. That was back in the 90s. Came back to Australia. Got involved with some junior explorers over here. And I missed the zinc and the Andes so much, and the copper, I guess, as well. I had an opportunity to go back in 2012, 2013. And here we are, 2025. I've been CEO of Tinka for 8 or 9 years and building one of the largest undeveloped zinc resources in a junior company in the Americas.
Okay, what a great place to start my next question. The Ayer Wilka Project in Peru, obviously it's chock-a-block full of zinc. Can you tell me a little bit more about it?
Yeah, it is chock-a-block full of zinc. We have, it's about 6.5 billion pounds of zinc in resources. That's split equally, more or less, between indicated resources and inferred. The grade is good. It's around 6%, more or less, zinc grade. There's also lead and silver attached with it, so we get some added value from the lead and the silver. So all up, we have around 65 million tonnes at around the 6% zinc mark. That's indicated and inferred. We are, of course, a TSX-V listed company. I've got to be careful about how I add those resources together under 42.101. You're allowed to do it in Australia, but not in Canada. But it doesn't matter for this audience, I don't think. It's a bloody big resource. It's one of the largest undeveloped zinc resources, in a junior in the planet. That's without a doubt. Plus, we have some other things going on there too with other commodities. So, yeah, tin and silver especially.
You certainly do. Now, I guess we probably should explain why you and I are so passionate about zinc. Now, I've had an unnatural love for zinc for quite a few years. Zinc is a forgotten about metal, but yet it's crucial to steel. Why are you so interested in bringing this project to market?
Well, you're right. It is absolutely crucial for steel production. Prevents steel from rusting. So that's kind of the boring side of it, but crucial side of it. We also use zinc. A lot of zinc goes into modern energy uses. The turbines and wind, wind solar turbines, stuff like solar panels, and of course, cosmetics and health things too. So there's a whole bunch of different uses for zinc. It's very, very important. And also the big critical thing about it is the supply. The supply side is we're heading towards a gap. There's very few new mines that have come on stream. Most of the zinc mines around the world are old, tired. The grades are dropping. And there's very few new projects coming to the market. So that's where really the excitement part is on the supply demand side is the supply. The demand is expected to increase gradually, over time.
Now, how far along is this project?
Well, we're at a PEA level, which is scoping study in Australian parlance, but we've done actually 3 PEAs. So in lots of areas, our PEA is at more or less pretty close to pre-feasibility study. For example, we quote our resource. It will be an underground mine. We quote our resource stope optimized, which is something that very few juniors actually do, which includes the dilution and all that on the zinc resource. We've done all the metallurgy that we'd need for a pre-feasibility study. We just plan to do a bit more drilling to expand the indicated resources, and eventually, in the next year or two, we'd expect this project to go into a pre-feasibility. So it's come along a long way. We've got strategic investors, two mining companies that own significant stakes in the company, 19% each. Both these companies have mines within 40 kilometres of Ayer Wilka. So, there's a lot of good things about this project. We expect it to be a mine in the not too distant future.
That's a bit of a cliffhanger there. I'm not going to leave you on that moment, though. What are you going to do this year to help it reach that goal?
Our plans are, Shay, to continue drilling. There's two parts of the resource that are already indicated that are de-risked, good grade, and really nice kind of solid deposits. There's an extension of the deposit that we believe will in fact be a repetition of what we've already hit. Part of that is inferred resources. There's a couple of drill holes there that have hit really thick, high-grade zinc mineralisation. So our plan is to go back to that area and drill that area out properly and expand the resources and improve the resource and thereby the economics. So that's the plan. We're currently just completing a financing to allow us to do that. So that we're still in process. I obviously can't talk too much about that just at the minute, but the plan is once we get the financing done to then commence a drill program straight away.
Listen, Graham, it sounds like you're going to be busy in the months ahead. So I look forward to news updates on the zinc. And the next time you and I get to talk, I wouldn't mind touching on some of the other base metals you've mentioned, lead, silver, and tin. It would be great to dive into the benefits of these being part of the project. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thanks very much, Shay. Lovely to be here. Nice to meet you. Cheers.